Good morning, students. Students, today we will be doing spherical lenses. How a spherical lens is formed. Let's take a transparent glass sphere. I'll cut a portion from this side and another portion of from this side. And if I join them like this, it will become a convex lens. And if I join them in reverse position, it will be a concave lens. So what is a spherical lens? Spherical lens is a transparent material bounded by either one or two spherical surfaces. In our 10th class NCERT, we will be doing convex lens having two spherical surfaces and a concave lens having two spherical surfaces. It is biconvex lens and it is biconcave lens. Now I will be telling you terms related to spherical lenses. First one is center of curvature. Center of curvature is the center of the sphere of which the lens is a part. So, in lenses, we have two center of curvatures, C1 and C2. Then is radius of curvature. So, radius of curvature is again the radius of the transparent glass sphere whose lens is a part. And third term is optical center. Optical center is the center of the lens. It is denoted by letter O, center of the lens. Fourth is principal axis. So principal axis is an imaginary line which passes through both the center of curvature and optical center. Fifth is aperture of the lens. So aperture of the lens is the portion of the lens from where refraction of light will take place. Yes, students, sixth term is principal focus of spherical lenses. So principal focus of spherical lens is a point on principal axis where parallel beam of light parallel to the principal axis actually meet at one point in convex lens and appears to be meeting at one point in concave lens. And this is the reason convex lens is called converging lens and concave lens is called diverging lens. Seventh term is focal length. Focal length is denoted by small letter f. It is the distance between the optical center and principal focus. Distance between optical center and principal focus. Principal focus of convex lens is real focus and principal focus of concave lens is virtual focus. Now I will explain you what is first principal focus of convex lens. As you know, there are two foci, f1 and f2 in both the lenses, convex and concave lens. First principal focus of convex lens, f1. It is a point on principal axis where object is kept and image is formed at infinity. So f1 is first principal focus, object is kept here and image is formed at infinity. Second principal focus of convex lens, it is the point on principal axis when object is at infinity and parallel beam of light, they converge and meet at that point, and that is called second principal focus of convex lens. First principal focus of concave lens. F1, it is a point where object is kept and light rays coming from the F1, they diverge and become parallel to the principal axis and image is formed at infinity. Second principal focus of concave lens. It is a point on the principal axis when object is at infinity and light rays coming parallel to the principal axis diverge and appear to be meeting at point this F on principal axis. It is called second principal focus of concave lens. Okay students, now we will do comparison between convex lens and concave lens. Convex lens, it is curved outward and concave lens is curved inward. Convex lens is thick at center and thin at edges, and concave lens is thick at edges and thin at center. Convex lens has real focus. It means that images can be taken on screen if we put a screen in front of convex lens, and concave lens has virtual focus. Convex lens is converging lens and concave lens is diverging lens. Convex lens is used to correct hypermetropia defect of vision, whereas concave lens is used to correct myopia defect of vision. Now we will be doing rules for the formation of ray diagram. Rule 1 is an incident ray parallel to the principal axis actually passes through focus in convex lens and appear to be passing through focus in concave lens. Second rule is rule 2. An incident ray passing through focus becomes parallel to principal axis in convex lens. An incident ray appear to be passing through focus after refraction diverge and becomes parallel to principal axis. Rule 3 is an incident ray passing through optical center does not deviate, it goes through in both the lenses. Now we will be making ray diagrams of concave lens. Concave lens has two ray diagrams. One is when object is at infinity. We will make two rays diagram. First, both the rays parallel to the principal axis. Apply rule 1. They will diverge and appear to be passing through focus, and they will meet at this point F2, and this is virtual focus of concave lens. Second is when object is at finite distance or in front of lens. I have shown the object of height, some height h, AB here. First rule, a ray parallel to the principal axis diverge and appear to be passing through focus. Second rule, a ray passing through optical center goes undeviated straight. Where these two rays meet, refracted rays meet, that is, here image is formed A dash B dash. It is virtual image, and that is why I have shown in dotted line. Position of images on same side of object. Nature of image is virtual and erect. Size of image is smaller than object. Concave lens always form virtual, erect and smaller image. Thank you.